Positive energy all the time. Good to see everyone. Hope y'all doing great. Let's do it. Yes, indeed. Shout out to everybody on Facebook, both Facebook accounts, YouTube, Twitch, X, and Kick. Come on in, rep your city. I am representing Chi Town. I am representing Chi Town. We got San Jose in the building. We got Pittsburgh in the building. We got Buffalo, New York in the building. We got Atlanta in the house. We got Texarkana in the building. We got Greensboro in the building. And say hello to the bad guy. I was just on the phone with a dear friend that does not approve of this message. Toronto is in the building. Boy, I tell you, boy. Ooh, the price you pay for being the realest N word alive. Boy, you got to pay the price. Yeah, you got to pay the price. If you're the realest, you got to pay a price. Here I go. Here I go. We got Toronto in the building. Come on in. Let us know where you're at. We're going to talk about Jay-Z cuts a big deal with Target. We're going to get into it. Sorry, I'm late. Information kept flowing in. I had to update my information to make sure I was accurate for you all. So that's why I'm late, because I didn't have all the information. The internet is funny acting, and if you don't know exactly what to search for, it's hard to get all of the information. But I got all the information. I'm going to break it down. Jay-Z cuts a deal with Target. And some people are upset over that. Mm, I'm not sure why. I wasn't aware that the Target boycott was still in effect. That's the first thing. There'll probably be more noise over Jay-Z than there was over the Target boycott still being in effect. Whose fault is that? Because I didn't know we was still not going to Target. Nobody told me nothing. I haven't seen any don't go to Target information nowhere. Not on Instagram, not on Facebook, not on X, not on YouTube. Have you all seen anybody still saying don't go to Target? I haven't. Roland Martin ain't saying it. He talked about Trump and all that. It haven't come across my timeline. Has the Target boycott come across your timeline? It haven't come across mine. Now, I did drop the ball on the Target boycott. I didn't do the Target boycott because black folks don't stick with nothing, and I wasn't going to waste my time again. But I'm happy y'all really did stick with it. But by the time y'all really did stick with it, it was too late for me because I didn't believe it. I didn't believe it. There's nothing that blacks have done to make me believe you were going to stick with anything. So I didn't believe you was going to stick with it, but you did. I give it to you. But I didn't stick with it because I'm tired of doing stuff and the rest of y'all don't do it. So I'm tired of doing fake boycotts where y'all do it for don't go to the Africans. What's up with not going to the African hair shops? Where'd that go? That disappeared. Where'd that go? Is that still in effect? You get my point? Is the don't go to the African hair salons and nail shops, is that still in effect? Is it? I can't tell. How long is the don't shop with Asians? How long is that gonna last? I'm just saying. I'm just saying. How long is the Asian thingy gonna last? It was only for a month. Okay. So all they had to do was sit out a month, and then you're gonna crawl back on your knees. Then the fact that you don't have your own, yeah, you want to skip past that. So you want to skip past the black women, all these black women at home sitting on their fat asses, won't get together and open up no salons or nothing. Want a man to go to work and bring you some money. And then you want to take his money, go give it to the Asians, take his money, go give it to Africans, take his money, go give it to white people. But you don't want to get off your funky ass and go start no businesses. I'm just, I'm just saying. I'm just saying. If you got a man, a black man, and all these black men is going to get money, when they bring that money home, the black women's supposed to be punching off that money and building businesses. She takes the money and give it right back to the Babylon system. I ain't saying all of y'all, but typically, yes. All you do is throw away money to other people. You don't show up. You don't, because somebody got to work and somebody got to invest. Okay, the man's supposed to work. Cool. We go out, we drive buses, we do all this, we be police, we be firemen and all that. All right, cool. But when we bring this money back home, why don't the black woman go and start creating some type of independence? Wait, say hello to the bad guy. I know I'm the bad guy. I know that's why my views be low. Because I'm the only one be saying what you ain't supposed to say. I'm just saying. Why ain't the black woman opening barbershops, beauty shops, and nail salons and all that? Why we got to go to somebody else all the time? Good to see you, April. I'm just saying. They say the man's supposed to be the breadwinner. Well, you're supposed to be the bread investor. Cool. Man's supposed to be the breadwinner. But you ain't supposed to just eat up all the bread and don't like invest in nothing. You ain't supposed to take the money, give it right back to the Babylon system. When we go work and get money out the system, fast as we get home, you done gave it back. Look up the black woman. She's one of the biggest consumers. You say Jay-Z is whack as hell? We're going to get to that part. So, I'm late because I had to find out what's going on. So, what's going on is Jay-Z Target has released an exclusive 30th anniversary vinyl edition, which I'm blowing it, of Jay-Z's legendary debut album, Reasonable Doubt. The limited edition drop features a 2 LP white color variant with exclusive art and collectibles insert. Hold on, let me see something. Hold on, give me a minute. Uh, did that sell out already? I don't know. I don't see it. Did it sell out? I didn't even know about this. Oh, there you go. There you go. Hold on. Reasonable doubt. Right? Hold on. Hold on. Hold on. Hold on. Let me order mine. Fuck what y'all talk about. I'm just saying. But I ain't trying to hear what y'all talk about. I need 2 copies. Hello. Uh, uh, uh. Okay. I know. $80. I gotta sign in. Give me a minute. Give me a minute while I break the rules. I'm a professional rule breaker. Hold on. While y'all saying don't buy it. I need that right now. I really need 10 of them. But let me get one right quick. Hold on. Hold on. Hold on. Hold on. Hold on. Hold on. Give me a minute while I break the rules. Okay? Give me a minute. Give me a minute while I'll be a professional rule breaker. Hold on. I know. I know. I know. I know y'all want to cancel. Let me get my credit card. Hold on. Hold on. You can hate me now. For one time now. You can hate me now. Hold on, hold on, hold on, hold on. I can't let this sell out. Okay? Hello. Go tell everybody Pharaoh ain't shit. I'm cool with it. Hold on, hold on. Let me get mine. I gotta get mine. You gotta get yours. Hold on. One thing about me, I'm the realest alive. I'm not, okay? I'm not the fakest alive. Hold on. Hold on. Because I didn't know. I just found this out. I just found all this out. I just I just found all this out. Okay? I just found this out. Okay, $88 for two. I hope I got enough money in my account. I think I got 100 something. Thank you for your order. Hello. Hello. Okay. Okay. Now I got to go tomorrow and put some money in the bank because I need 10 copies because I could pop them off $1,000 a piece. But whatever. I could pop them off 1,000 a piece. Okay. But everybody didn't log off yet. Okay. So Target has released it. I didn't know they released it. I did all this real quick. That's why I'm late. I just found out any of this was going on. Or I would have been already had 100 copies. I'm just saying. Big Fur would have had 100 copies. Okay. Target has released an exclusive 30th anniversary vinyl edition of Jay-Z's legendary debut album. Now he got another project coming out. I gotta find that. I gotta order that one too. I think it's a 2 album set or some anniversary or something. I gotta get a pile of those. Reasonable Doubt. The limited edition drop features 2 LP white color variant with exclusive artwork and collectible inserts. I'm not opening them. One I'm gonna keep, one I'm gonna sell. But tomorrow when I get up, I will order about I might order about 10 or 20 of those. Tomorrow in the morning. The Target exclusive release includes the album original track list as well as bonus cuts like the Food Paradise remix of Can't Knock the Hustle. So, Black consumers boycott of Target sparked by a company walking back its 2020 diversity, equity, and inclusion DEI commitments and dropping its $2 billion pledge to Black-owned businesses resulted in a significant financial fallout, leadership changes, and mixed reactions regarding the end of the protests. Black Americans boycotted Target to protest the retail giant's decision to roll back diversity, equity, and inclusion initiatives. The movement was triggered when Target canceled its 2020 pledge to spend $2 billion with Black-owned businesses and scaled back its support for Black employee representation. Now, that boycott happened, started by Nakima Levy Armstrong, a prominent civil rights attorney activist and leader of the Racial Justice Network based in Minneapolis. She co-founded the National Target Boycott alongside Black Lives Matter Minnesota's Monique Cullors Dottie, and CARE Minnesota's Jelani Hussein. Levy Armstrong led a major press conference outside of Target's corporate headquarters to kick off the boycott, right? She did a good job. Nina Turner, former Ohio State Senator and head of the organization We Are Somebody. Turner simultaneously issued a highly publicized call for a national Target boycott, enlisting the help of activist Tamika Mallory and eventually mega church pastor Jamal Bryant. Now, I always thought Jamal was the main one behind it. He upstaged everybody, right? Black American buying power is currently estimated at 2.1 trillion, a figure that has grown over 2.4 times since the year 2000. This economic influence places the Black community among the top global economies and makes it one of the most vital and influential consumer base in the country. Yes, the nationwide Target Fast, organized by the Black faith leaders, officially ended on March 11, 2026. So they're saying a few months ago, the boycott ended, though local grassroots activists continue the boycott. The situation is divided. The faith leaders, stance organizers like Reverend Jamal Bryant and Tamika Mallory declare the boycott concluded, citing productive conversations with Target leadership, and new commitments to Black-owned businesses, HBCUs, and supplier diversity. The grassroots stands, local organizers in Minnesota, where Target is headquartered, strongly dispute the end of the boycott. Leaders such as Nakima Levy Armstrong argue that Target has not fully reversed its previous retreat on diversity, equity, and inclusion policies and are urging supporters to maintain pressure. So that's what's going on. You thought they was going to keep going? No. Because, first off, in all fairness to Target, there's very little Target can do under the Trump administration. And if you're a realist, you're going to recognize when somebody's between a rock and a hard place. So, absolutely, Target is between a rock and a hard place. Uh, with the Trump administration, Target and a lot of people have to play dead. Y'all know it, and I know it. And you know that if Target piss off Trump, they're gonna take a L. They're gonna take a big L. And so until there's a change in administration, a lot of people is walking on shaky ground, in all fairness. Now, maybe you're not fair. I don't know. But the reality is limited what Target could do. Right now, if you're some type of company or something and you show any support for foundational Black Americans, you will be targeted by the Trump administration. Yeah, I know. I know they did. But they ain't really got a lot of choice right now. They stuck between a rock and a hard place. Yeah, yeah, they stuck between a rock and a hard place. So people want to boycott Target, want to continue because they said Jay Z shouldn't be dealing with Target, although there's no consensus if the boycott is over or not. Nobody knows the boycott is still going. The boycott's not being mentioned. The boycott's not being promoted. And the boycott haven't benefited foundational Black Americans at all. Costco did show support. You're 100% correct. But if it's me and I'm Jay Z, whoever offers the biggest bag, that's who we're making a deal with. Now, Target is going to offer the biggest bag because Target needs to try to make things right as best as it can for Black Americans. So, yeah, you could if I go to Walmart and they want to give me 30 million and Target want to give me 50 million, I'm going with Target. Point blank, period. I'm not going to stand with no discombobulated, unorganized, ununified foundational Black Americans. There are individuals going to come over here and talk as if we got our shit together, as if we really a strong group. But the reality is Jay-Z is no more a sellout than a lot of people that you know. Jay-Z is no more big of a sellout than your family members and people you know. We are not going to pretend like every Black American is a rider. because your women is wearing their hair like a white woman, and you don't call that a sellout. And so when you look at black women with yellow hair and straight hair trying to look like white women, why y'all don't call that a sellout? Right now, you'll call Jay-Z a sellout, and your baby mama got yellow hair, straight hair, trying to look like a white woman. What the hell you call that? Listen, you niggas done been sold out. All of you. You've been sold out as a race. You black Americans, you've been sold out. You're not even black anymore. You've been sold out. The black man been sold out because his woman don't have to look black and he'll still date her. She can glue eyelashes on. She can do everything. She can go to the Asians. She can go to everybody. You gonna say Jay-Z a sellout, and your woman gonna go to the Asians and take your money and give it to the Asians and get her toenails done this weekend. She got her hair straight like a white woman. You don't like nappy hair. You don't like dark skin. The black man won't even date a dark skinned woman. He want a light woman that looks more like a white woman. The light women that look more white, y'all say they the most beautiful women. Let me look up the most beautiful black American women. Let's look it up. Let's look it up. Okay, I just looked up most beautiful black American women. Right? And there they go. No, very few natural African hair. All of them, a majority of them got hair like white women. Fake hair and all that. It ain't even their hair. You're not black like that. I know you want to act black like that, but you're not black like that. You're not black like that. Stop. You're not black like that. Listen, y'all ain't black like that. Y'all ain't black like that. This big Pharaoh. Y'all been sold out. Y'all been some suckers. You eat whatever they tell you to eat. You buy whatever they tell you to buy. You're going to talk all this black shit till Christmas. You ain't going to be over here at Christmas. You're going to be doing Master's holiday. You celebrate all Master's holidays. Whatever holiday he tell you it is, 4th of July, New Year's, Christmas, Thanksgiving, you won't even be over here. When I go live Thanksgiving, you won't be here. You won't be over here. If I go live on Christmas Day, you won't be here. You're going to be doing Master Christmas. Mouse says Christmas, Pharaoh. Mouse says 4th of July, baby. Mouse says Labor Day, Pharaoh. That's what Mouse say. Pharaoh, we can't watch you today. Mouse says Labor Day. Oh, Mouse says it's holiday. You know what I'm saying? Your Santa Claus ain't that. You know what I'm saying? I'm just saying from my point of view, y'all been sold out. Why would Jay-Z stand firm with a bunch of sellouts? You're not black like that. Yeah, you're not black like that. I speak for all of us. We're going to go get that bag. We're not going to follow y'all fake black shit. I know Big Pharaoh ain't. I just ordered 2 albums. You think I'll listen to y'all? No. I need them albums. I need them albums so I can sell them albums to give me some money. And I'm trying to get 100 of them albums I can, but I probably ain't gonna spend that much money. But I'm at least get 10 or 20. And I'm not a sellout, but I'm trying to sell them out. Yeah, I'm trying to get the money. I'm trying to get the back. I got bills to pay, and ain't no super black motherfucker gonna help pay my bills. You gonna help? You gonna help super black pay my black ass bills? You gonna pay Jay-Z bills? Now I assume Jay-Z had the album. There was a bid, and Target bid it the most, because if Walmart would have did bid it the most, Walmart would have got the album. And I assume Target needed that album to show they working with a black person. So y'all say y'all want Target to work with black people. Target gives a black man a lot of money for his album. Why? That ain't good. Why is it not good that Target helping Jay-Z make some money? I thought y'all said y'all wanted Target to help black people. Jay-Z black. Now he's a sellout. Wait a minute, which one is it? Did you boycott because you want Target to help black people or deal with black people or not? Because Jay-Z black, last I checked. So if they gonna help him pop off his album, how that ain't helping black people? He black. He's black. I know y'all don't like to say the blacks that got money, y'all track like they not black. No, he's black. He's black. And Target is helping him sell his album, helping a black man sell his album, and paying him the most. For sure they paying him the most. Because if Walmart would have offered most, he would have went with the bag. He got the biggest upfront payment. See, Jay-Z don't got to sell them individually. They just give him a big bag, and now they got to sell them. And he could just cash out. So how is he a seller? I mean, I'm not understanding. I'm not understanding that he take the highest bidder and they pay a black brother to sell his album. I don't get it. For a half-ass boycott that been over since March. Now get your facts together, black people, because you can't say the boycott over March 11th and now act like the boycott's still going. The boycott over. Black faith leaders officially ended the boycott on March 11, 2026. The boycott of Target is over, according to official statements released. So what? I'm supposed to still boycott Target and the boycott over? I'm confused as hell. Now, if it's over and you said ain't over, how you mad at Jay-Z and not mad at black foundational black Americans? You ain't got your news sources together. You ain't got no kind of unity. Nobody know what the hell is going on. Whose fault is that? Whose fault is that foundational black Americans don't really know what's going on? And that you got a reputation for not sticking with nothing. That's why I didn't do the boycott. I was still going to Target. I was still going to Target. You know why? I don't have no faith in y'all. I love y'all. I ain't got no faith in you. Look how weak the black man is on reparations. Yes, I don't got foundational black Americans soft as fuck. Where's the noise on reparations? Who believed the reparations movement is strong? Who believed that black Americans are strong on reparations? Because you're the only one. The black man is a goddamn kitty cat. Hey, black man, say meow. Say meow. Listen, black man, repeat after me. Meow. Meow. Because when it comes to reparations, use a kitty cat. Don't try to talk. Jay-Z need to stand on something. All right. All right. You standing on reparations? I don't be seeing reparations posted hardly nowhere from y'all with all this fake ass shit. Get the hell out of here. This is Big Pharaoh. I don't see it. You ain't standing on no reparations like that. You ain't standing on shit. But you want Jay-Z to stand on something. But this reparations, this is how they abused your whole family for how long? And you ain't standing on nothing. Reparations is more important than Target. That's chump change. They owe us trillions. And you don't want that. You ain't standing on that. Man, listen, man. Ain't nobody stopped doing no business because no losers on the internet running their goddamn mouth that ain't got a pot to piss in or a window to throw it out of. Let me tell you about the Target Jay-Z. That's our fault. Because we supposed to have a store and we supposed to carry. Hello. How you gonna be mad because he dealing with Target when your black asses ain't got no store to sell it? Your black asses ain't got no big store, not a Walmart, not a Target, nothing. So you definitely can't sell it. Whose fault is that? Whose fault is it that black people don't got no big box stores to sell it? Whose fault is that? That if we want to make some money, we got to go to Asians. We got to go to white companies. I ain't got no choice if I want to make some money. I can't make no money with you. Hell, I don't even get no super chats and shit over here. I don't get no money over here. Niggas sit up and watch me every day. Don't give me a goddamn quarter. See up here, see I'm working for the community. How much motherfucking money do I get over here from you hating ass niggas? With all due disrespect. I'm just saying. I'm just saying. Y'all ain't standing on shit like that. I love y'all. I'm trying to get y'all to stand on something. That's my job. My job to get you to stand on something. If you was on something, I wouldn't have to be over here trying to get you to be on something. I'm trying to get you to be on something. But you ain't on nothing. Because I'm the doctor, and you wouldn't be coming to the doctor if you wasn't sick. Talking about Pharaoh Master say we sick. Master say we sick. Master say we sick. I got Apple Pay, but I don't know how to use it. It's on my phone. My son, I've been sending him money on Apple Pay, but I told him, bro, you listen, you need to get a bank account so I could just Zelle, bro. What is you afraid? What is you doing, bro? Where's your Zelle? You know what I'm saying? Bro, get you a bank account. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? But I don't know how I'm supposed to hate on somebody that's trying to sell collector's items albums and going through the highest bidder. I don't understand. For a boycott that I ain't even know was still going on and really didn't really do nothing anyway. There's nothing Black Foundation of Black Americans got from the boycott. We never get nothing. And we never really boycott for nothing tangible directly to us. We'll boycott against Target, but we won't boycott to get something, which is crazy. Because that energy could have been spent to raise money to open our own box stores or something. Show me something real for a change. All this complaining about a system that you won't get in and make something of your own. I ain't feeling that. I ain't feeling the black woman not opening up no nail salons, but boycotting Asian nail salons. That don't make no sense to me. I'ma just keep it real. Your black ass won't open no nail salon. Then you want to say they mistreating you and boycott the nail salon. But you won't put no money together and get your own in the first goddamn place. On top of that, you bogus for putting all that fake chemical shit on you anyway. That shit ugly. Your toes is ugly. Your fingernails is ugly, black women. And your makeup is ugly. You're naturally beautiful. And all that Bozo the Clown shit you putting on is Bozo the Clown shit. Your feet look horrible. You look like a goddamn mannequin. If God wants you to have yellow toes, you'd have them. At least have the decency enough to go make some natural polish and stuff that won't give you cancer. At least make some cancerous stuff. You know you's a damn fool when you go get your nails and toes done and the lady that's doing them got a mask on. You know what I'm saying? And talk about you like a dog. Ching chang gong stinky go go chong. You with that? This Asian bitch ain't even speaking no English. Your stupid ass is in there getting all them chemicals on your goddamn toes and nails and shit. Then I'll knock you up, you get pregnant. Now something wrong with the baby. Yeah, that's because mommy got chemicals all going in her pores. Don't you know this? Don't you know this part up here at the top? Don't you know stuff go in there? Just touch it. Just touch your finger where it meets it. Touch the skin. You can feel how sensitive it is. Why would you put that shit on your hands and on your feet? And then you want to come around me with real straight hair and orange toes and shit, talking about you black. We black, girl. You Mitch Mac Paddywhack, give a dog a bone. I'm just saying, now I'll still bang you out, get with you. Once I get up in you enough, and then I can change your mind. Next thing you know, you're going to have your dreadlocks. You're going to have your natural nails. You know what I'm saying? Why you not getting the natural money? We are natural people. We are earth people. We are original man and woman. So why our products don't represent original man and woman? That's where our bag is at. Black people should be getting a bag with all natural products. That's our bag. The bag that represents original man and woman. That's the bag we should be getting. We should be the one replacing these old stupid ass plastic tops and all. That's our lane. We should be making natural stuff to drink in. Natural stuff. We should be selling wooden spoons and forks. We should be selling cast iron. We should be selling glass cookware. We should be the ones taking the chemicals out of everything. The black woman's supposed to be in them laboratories making natural nail polish that's organic, that won't cause no chemical. She gonna get filthy rich. The whites gonna buy it, the Asians gonna buy it, everybody gonna buy it. We should be going natural. And we should have had a store where Jay-Z could have sold the shit in our store. So if Jay-Z selling his stuff in Target, that's our fault. Unless you could say Jay-Z should not be selling that in Target, he should be selling it in our store. If you ain't saying that, you ain't talking about nothing. Target, Walmart, what difference do that make? The only beef we can have with Jay-Z is our store. Let our store sell it. We don't got no damn store. So how could we be mad wherever he's selling that if you can't sell it? If you can't sell it, shut up. You can't sell it. The black man leadership is this goddamn big because he can't sit his goofy ass down and build nothing without arguing and debating and messing up the organization if you start a corporation. The black man can't keep none of his corporations together, not Death Row, not Rockefeller, not nothing. We couldn't do like the whites do. Look at the whites. Look at their record labels and their stuff. Still standing for years. And look at the black man. What record label you got? No Limit, boom. Cash Money, Rockefeller, crash. Death Row, crash. Rap-A-Lot, trash, crash. Name one. Name a black label that could deal with like Interscope, Capitol Records, Universal. Name a black record label that you could compare to Universal. Wait. So what, you less than? You less than the white people at Universal? You are less of a man? You less of a people? Because that's how people going to look at it. You're less of a people. You got Goodyear tires and Universal. Where your tires? You got Chevy and you want a Benz. Where's your car? Where's your car? You bragging that you bought some other race car from some other race of people. As long as you've been in this country, you don't have an automobile. You ain't making no buses, no trucks, nothing. You just a worker. And now how you going to be mad at Jay-Z that's out there getting the bag, building the music business or whatever, and you can't help him? You can't produce the album. You can't manufacture the album. You got no store to sell it at. So for me, only way I could complain with Jay-Z dealing with Target is if he not dealing with our box stores. Then yeah, I'm Jay-Z, you bogus. You should have sold that at our box store. Why is you going to Target? But if I don't got nowhere for him to sell it, how can I complain where he sell it at if I don't got nowhere for him to sell it? What happened to Motown? Berry Gordy lost all his money gambling up there in Detroit. Everybody know up in Detroit they had the mafia up there again. The mafia took it from him. That's what happened. He lost it gambling at Italian mafia establishments. The same place Isaiah and Michael Jordan was gambling. Yeah. Yeah, blacks was going up to Detroit and up to Michigan and gambling at Italian gangster establishments and losing their money. Yeah, that's how he lost Motown. He lost it to the mob. And they just let him stay there and be the face, but he hadn't been running it. I know you didn't want to hear that. Because the black man don't even got his own gambling establishments. He let the mob, he let everybody upstage him. He gambled with them. Y'all go on them boats. Don't now nigga own no gambling boat. You go to them casinos, not no black people don't own not now goddamn this casino. You go to the store, you don't own none of the stores. You buy the meat, you don't own none of the meat companies. You buy the cheese, you don't got no cheese company. You buy milk, you got no milk company. I got to go to Starbucks because we ain't got one. Shout out to Jadakiss trying to get there. I wish Jadakiss had a coffee shop in Chicago. I'd go to his. I for sure would go to Jadakiss. Period. Point blank, period. We don't got nothing. And I'm in Chicago, one of the blackest cities in the world. We don't got shit. We just consumers. It's limited what we can say because we on YouTube. And YouTube is owned by Google. They ain't owned by black people. So I can't get over here talking crazy. I can't get over here disrespecting white people on Google shit. I got to have some respect. This day shit, this ain't mad. This ain't ours. We so far behind We definitely we in the hole because we ain't got no satellites or nothing. Like we way behind. Way behind. Because the black man ain't got no leadership quality. The black man is only good with arguing with another black man. That's all he's a pro at. You can't build with him. You can't do nothing with him. Because soon as you have as soon as I have some kind of business meeting, we're gonna spend so many hours arguing. Now we don't own because listen, the black man don't believe in rank and file, and the black man is combative with other black men. He's combative. He's not combative with white people. So a black man will go work for a white company and he'll keep his fucking mouth shut and he'll get in line. But you try to start a company with blacks, he'll run his mouth. He know everything when you try to do something with a brother. He'd never go to no company and compete with them white people run the company. But if I try to start a company, he come to the first meeting. His mentality is to compete with me. His mentality ain't to build the company. No. If I have a meeting, say, get together, y'all, we're gonna build a car company, or we're gonna start our own box stores. A lot of black men, when they come to the first meeting, they not trying to build no box store to compete with Walmart now. They come to the meeting, want to compete with me. Period. If I'm going live, they won't come add to the conversation. They come want to compete with me. Period. Do I believe as a whole we program to take it up? No, I believe as a whole the black man is a bitch on his own. That's why how can somebody program you if you ain't a bitch? You got to be a bitch to be programmed. I gotta say it. You got to be a bitch nigga to be programmed. You's a hoe. That's what you is. You just like me. Why I'm not programmed, why you is. Because you's a bitch. That's what I believe. And I believe the system stop us from de-bitchifying you, stop me from stepping on you, because the police will get me if I step on your ass. Yeah, the police will stop because I gotta force you to man up. The Italians, the Irish, and all them, they forced their people to man up. Because if the Irish didn't man up, if the Italians didn't man up, the Irish would run over. And so when the white man came in, they had all these different ethnic groups. They had to stand on business for the other white ethnic group to respect them. They had to stick together and stand on business. So then after a while, they started mixing and breeding together. So they was no longer Italians, Irish, they became white. But they standing on white business. You're not standing on black business. You ain't built like that. A black man that want to build a record label or do anything, we got to do it all by ourselves. If Jay-Z would have just had Rockefeller all by himself without Dame goofy ass, things would have went right. But with Dame is a bitch. You can't work with no nigga like that. 1 minute Dame talking about working together, the next minute, y'all ain't watched his interviews. His interviews is all over the place. Who the hell want to work with dude? Nobody can work with Dame Dash. Dame ass need to dash and go sit the fuck down. He's a loser. He's a troublemaker. He's argumentative, and he's a liar. Because he was no kind of goddamn boss. He was all in the videos, dancing and shit. That ain't no boss. Ain't no boss getting in the video. Do you see the bosses at Arista Record and all them? You see them in any videos? You see the boss from Columbia Records in the video? You see the boss from Universal? You see them in a rap video or any video? The boss at Universal. You see them acting like a clown like Suge Knight? All being seen all the time like Master P, Birdman. You don't see them doing what the black ones doing. Look at Birdman, a bozo. Look at Master P, a bozo. All of them is bozos. All of them wanted the fame and didn't push the artist, push themselves. They the most famous in every group. The only one kind of stayed out the way was Jay Prince. Jay Prince kind of stayed out the way. I got to give it to Jay Prince. Jay Prince never wanted to be seen. Jay Prince didn't start talking and being seen to rap like that already fell apart. Then he came out as an independent businessman and said, well, let me push what I'm on, my books and my stuff. You understand? So when they say, because they had me confused, that's why I was late, because they said Jay-Z cut a deal with Target. So I'm thinking Jay-Z got a job with Target. And then when I went and looked, I was like, no, Jay-Z releasing an album with Target. That's not cutting no deal with Target. That's not cutting no deal with Target. And I don't even want to talk about Jermaine Dupri and them kids. I don't want to talk about that because we all know what they say about crisscross and all that. I ain't gonna go down that rabbit hole. Maybe on my, you know, maybe on my Patreon, I might. But a lot of stuff I just don't step in because I don't do gossip, and that's too gossipy. And he was to this and he was that. That's too feminine to me. I got toxic masculinity. So a lot of stuff I don't like talking about because it's too girly. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to be no feminine police. You know what I'm saying? It's too policey. Yeah, if I'm talking about things that's really allegedly crimes and I'm gossiping, and then he was, no. I'd rather talk about like things like this that could raise our consciousness. So when I heard about it, it was so misleading. I thought Jay-Z took a job with Target. So I'm finna talk about Jay-Z taking a job at Target. Come to find out, oh, he just releasing an album. Yeah, the highest bidder gonna get the album. What? Now let me show y'all some business. Why he working with Target? When you got an album like that and you Jay-Z, and you releasing an album and you trying to get so much money, if Target gonna give you all the money up front and then they gonna take the responsibility to sell it, you still selling the album. You just selling the album in bulk to Target and then let them get their bag back. That's a smart move, right? So what he's doing is he's making a money deal like here. Y'all take the album. They're going to pay him so much up front, and then they got to get their money out the back end, which is a good deal. And he's got another album that I got to find out where to get that tomorrow, and I got to order that. He's got another project, I think that's got something to do with his concert and all that. I got to order those. If you got sense, you need to get these two Jay-Z albums that's coming out if you about some money. You need to get a bunch of them, sit on them till they sold out, up the price on each one and sell them. If you pay $20 for each one, early you can get $100 for each one. So if you buy 20, that's $2,000 off the top. The longer you hold them, the more you could get. I mean, if you just want to get you some money. So at what point where you could get you some money, but you don't like Jay-Z, so you don't want to get no money. See what I'm getting at? At what point you don't like Jay-Z, so I shouldn't go flip no albums and get no money? I'm just saying. They don't like nobody successful, bro. Black people don't like nobody successful. But they don't like Jay-Z dealing with Target because they says a boycott on Target, but it ain't no boycott on Target. The boycott on Target ended on March 11th. I don't know what people do, but you see behind me, I'm a collector. So I don't know what people do. All I know is I need them albums. They're collector's items. And collector's item like that, if you can get a collector's item for $20, you a fool if you don't get them. I could buy 30 of those albums. Or I could buy 100 of those albums. And I could give each of my children 20 of those albums. Show them how to close them up so they don't get damaged. And when my children, 20 years from now, you know what my children gonna get for them albums? That's a bag. But I would have them sell them right now. So I would send each one of my children 20 albums, tell them sell them for 10 times the price, 200 an album. Take it or leave it. Because when they gone, they're gonna be gone. They ain't coming back. And then when they gone, it ain't no more. That's when the value go up. So I'm gonna be up early in the morning, putting money in the bank, and I'm gonna be ordering everything he got. I'm gonna at least spend $1,000. I might spend $2,000. Great investment. Now, to my subscribers, understand something. I got mad love for my subscribers. That's why I be talking about y'all like a dog trying to get y'all's game up. But I'm not supposed to tell y'all this. You understand? In the game, I ain't supposed to tell y'all how to get no money like that. I'm showing y'all mad love. I'm putting y'all up on the bag. I'm not supposed to tell you this. I'm just supposed to go do it first. I'm not supposed to let you go out there and buy product like that I need to get. I ain't supposed to tell you this. That's why the first thing I did was at least order two in case I wake up tomorrow and they sold out. At least I got 2 copies. I did it right here on live. But I'm not supposed to tell you this. Not in the money business. Money ain't got nothing to do with race. How much these records is behind me? All my records ain't behind me, but my Parliament Funkadelic albums, I think I got about 20, 30. They want to give me 4 racks for those. These albums is because this is all type of music and jazz fusion, rock, rap. The value is based on me. So the value is not based on nobody. The value is based on what I want for them. To buy all these albums for me, these albums, you got to give me 50 racks, 50,000. Yeah, you got to give me 50,000. I wouldn't take 20,000 ain't no money. I could sit on them for that. I can give them to my daughter or my kids for that. Why would I do that? But I take like 50. Some of them is worth more, some of them is worth less. So the 50 is without work. With work, yeah, I can get some money. But the 50, the reason it's only 50, because I let you go do the work. You go sell them one by one by one. See what I'm saying, G Rock? So the price is down because I'm gonna let them sell them one by one. For me to get the maximum price, I'll get a website and sell them one by one by one, and then I might end up probably half a meal because they owe to get the most money. They got to be unopened. So to get the most money, G Rock, they got to be unopened. These is all open. Some of the covers is kind of bad, but the way I could sell these is for collectors that's got a big record collection, and they would want to add this to their collection. So that's who would give me, give me 50,000, 100 racks, something like that for the albums. They got to be unopened though for the most money. But like a multimillionaire that like music, that's about in their 30s or 40s, they got a real nice house, right? They'll give me whatever I want. So they'll give me $1 million for it because they can't find all of these. So somebody, a personal collector that got them to listen to, they'll give me $1 million for these just on GP, just because they got a whole lot of money. So if I want to do the groundwork, I just find somebody that's, a billionaire or whatever, and be like, man, you can have all these records for $1 million. They'd be like, that ain't nothing. That's chump change. See, you make a deal based on they worth $1 million, but okay, let me address that. The money you get is based on how much money the seller got, right? So if the seller got like 10 million, he might not give you $1 million. But if the seller got 50 million, he might give you 2 million, right? So the worth is only based on the buyer. How much money do the buyer have? Okay? And real business. A sale is based on the amount of cash the buyer got. Because the more cash the buyer got, that money ain't nothing. So to a billionaire, $2 million ain't shit. See what I'm saying? But to somebody got 10 million, 2 million is a whole lot. Right? So it's based on, okay, like Dr. Dre will give me 2 million for these. Facts. Because Dr. Dre gonna listen to him and then make beats and shit, but Dr. Dre ain't producing like that no more. Once he came out with the headphones and shit, he's straight. See what I'm saying? But Kanye will give me 2 million or $1 million right now. I just gotta call Rhymefest or somebody and talk to him. Tell Yeezy come get these albums. Kanye gonna give me $1 million right off the top. No problem. No questions asked. Especially when you see the variety. I got the Frank Sinatra, I got the Black Sabbath, I got the rock, I got the jazz fusion, John McLaughlin, I got the Coltrane, I got all of the R&B from the 70s, all that, the OJs and all them. I got every Isley Brother stuff like that. So the money you can make is based off how much money the person you selling it to got. So if I was like really serious, I just call Rhymefest or somebody and just get me a meeting with Kanye. Kanye will take them immediately. Condition and rarity in some cases. For somebody like Kanye, as long as when you play it, it ain't got no bunch of scratches in it, and he can sample it and shit, he don't give a fuck what the cover look like. So it depends on who you sell it to is based on what are they going to use them for. That's why I say Kanye, because Kanye don't give a damn about Kanye don't give a damn. He ain't going to care nothing about the cover condition or none of that. all he gonna care about is the samples he could get off that bad boy. That's all, because Kanye could get one sample off there and make $10 million just off of one sample and one song. So it depends on that type of stuff. Kanye is a good one because he's like the top sampler in the game. You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? He like the top sampler in the game. So yeah, if I just wanted to get cash him out, I would just contact Kanye. They be gone. Jermaine Dupri, but Jermaine Dupri ain't got as much money as Kanye. But I could get 100 racks from Jermaine though. I can get 100 racks from Jermaine right now for sure. Anybody that's looping and sampling, yeah, yeah, they want these, boy, because to them they just want to listen. Like beat makers just want to listen to them to get them ideas. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Let's go back to that part. You know what I'm saying? So they looking for little parts in all these records, which is worth billions to them. They're gonna make a fortune. Jermaine Dupri will take this shit and make a fortune on my soul. For real. So I have to, instead of giving them to my children, I'd rather cash them out and give my children the bread instead of putting that responsibility on them, and then they lose them in a fire or somebody steal them, break in their house, nothing like that. And so on another level, if you're trying to pass something down to your children, sometimes you better cash it out and give them the money. Cash out and give them the money. Don't give them, if you got something rare worth money, don't pass that to your children. Give them the money. Cash it out. Because you ain't got no guarantee they're going to keep it. They could lose it and then it's all gone. Just cash it out and give them the money. So I'm supposed to be going to New York or Florida and getting rid of the Parliament album. They said they'll give me 4,000 for it, which is fine because ain't nobody really gonna want to sample that. They gonna want to sample this McCoy Tyner, John Coltrane, OJ stuff, this other stuff. Parliament been sampled too much, so I'm gonna go ahead and just get the 4 racks for them. I think I got like 30 albums. You know what I'm saying? Anything is worth money. 45s too. I got 40, but I don't got my original 45s. It'd be worth a billion. They got burnt up in the fire. DJ Clue, I don't think he producing too much no more though. I don't know. I don't think he producing too much no more, but he might be. You gotta go somebody active like Swiss Beats, Kanye, Jermaine, especially Kanye and Jermaine. You know what I'm saying? Especially. But this situation with Jay Z doing a deal with Target, I got people saying Jay Z selling out. I was confused because I was like the Target is over. DJ Quick, but DJ Quick look like he winding down. It don't look like he that active like that. He don't look like he that active in producing no more. I might be wrong, but it don't look like it. His name ain't buzzing on no producing, not like Jermaine and Kanye. So I don't know. DJ Quick name, you know what I'm saying? Plus, you're gonna get more from a billionaire or a half a billionaire than you know what I mean. Kanye just buying without even blinking twice. You say you remember Prince doing the same thing. It's a real good move because those albums are gonna be collector's items. And so Jay-Z is giving you a bag if you're smart. Because you could buy those albums and not open them. So I wouldn't open those. Now those, I'm going to get a bunch of those. I'm going to send each of my children at least two of those, two of each album. So I'm going to send each one of my children 4 albums, two of this one and two of the other one. So it's five of them. So that's you know what I'm saying? Four for each one of them. That's like 20 albums. I'm gonna send 20 albums to my children. Two of each one. Tell them do not open them. Keep them in a good spot because they young. So if they sit on them and they sell them when they get 40 or 50, they're gonna make a fortune. Or wait till albums because albums gonna come back. Albums and turntables gonna come back big and then sell them. But I'm gonna get a bunch for myself first. But mine liquidation sale. I'm selling mine. Soon as they don't have no more, I'm selling mine immediately. Soon as they don't have no more, I'm selling. I don't need to maximize. I just need to make my money. I'm not gonna sell all of them. I'm gonna at least keep probably 5. I'm gonna keep enough for my children to get 2 of each one plus because I'm gonna buy a bunch of them. I'm gonna buy a gang of them of the Jay-Z albums. Because Jay-Z is gonna be a big legend. He gonna be a bigger legend than Nas. And Jay-Z gonna be a legend like Tupac and Biggie. Nas gonna be a legend, but not like that. Not like Jay Z. He gonna be a legend though. But Jay Z marrying Beyonce, so that put him in a whole nother. That put him in a whole nother category as far as a person because they gonna be like a famous couple. So not only is he gonna be famous as an individual, but him and Beyonce gonna be a famous couple. And then their kids gonna be superstars, especially that one, the oldest one. She gonna be a mega star too. They training her. Baby girl gonna be bigger than life. Man, they training her. They got her ready, boy. I seen a thing where I think her thing got caught on her clothes. She didn't even panic, man. I said, damn. Beyonce and Jay got her ready, boy. And she young. And they smart. They not releasing her yet, man. Man, Jay-Z and Beyonce, they own something. They not releasing her yet. They still training her. It's amazing. They still training her. It's deep. She probably gonna be bigger than her mama. It's crazy. I'm watching. I'm saying they own their square. Of course, you know black people they hate on anybody. So of course we gonna hate on Jay Z because that's just how we function. Especially the black man, he a hater. But that deal with Target, I tried to tell a friend of mine. They like Target came to him. They might have, but if they didn't have the biggest deal, he would not have went to Target. Target is a good move. Target got the most stores. Walmart, I don't think Walmart got as many stores as Target. A lot of people fell off. A lot of stores fell off. Target is one of the stores that's still popping. They're everywhere. For sure, there's more Targets in Chicago than Walmarts. And I ain't looked it up, but just from driving around, Target got big stores and little stores. Target got those little college stores by the colleges and universities. That's not like the big Targets. It's like a small Target just for the college kids. So what would happen if someone ran up in that spot you posted at? Shit, it'd be a lot of slow singing and flower bringing. If my burglar alarm would start ringing, that's what. If you run up on me on the streets, you're gonna get served up. Like, you know what I'm saying? You're not built like that. You're not built like that because anybody built like that ain't on the internet. Ain't nobody running up in this spot, especially not you. One thing is, you ain't gonna do it because you's a punk on the internet hiding with it. You ain't gonna do nothing. This big Pharaoh in the rack. I'm in the city of Chicago. You already know what it is. And you can't run up in my spot. Stop talking crazy. Saying some make believe shit. Ain't no gangsters talking about what if somebody, boy, you a buster and a custer. Why, I already know you ain't built like that. Ain't no gangsters. So, yeah, man, what if somebody ran up in, bro, use the civilians. Stay as a civilian. These civilians is tripped out. Bro, you a civilian. You're not even built like that. You ain't even built like that. You a civilian. I had these albums since the 70s. Why ain't nobody took them yet? Nah, he just playing. Just some hater that I probably blocked and got another. You know what I'm saying? That's just some weirdo. Just a weirdo. That's just a weirdo watching me. You know what I'm saying? That is a weirdo. I don't take no internet dudes like that. Like, you know what I'm saying? Nobody in Chicago, if they run up on you, they want jewelry and they want money. And nobody run up on you for no albums. So that's how you know he's a goofy. Boy, ain't nobody running up on you for no albums. Anyway, y'all know he a goofy. Run up on you for some albums. Boy, they don't want these damn albums. They want some money. Crazy. He don't even know what the spot is. Boy, you can't even. Boy, I'm Big Pharaoh. Ain't no running up even going on where I'm at. Ain't no running up. I don't know how long because I just found out. And when I went live, I just bought two before I do my investigation. But when I get off here and I get up in the morning, I'm gonna be trying to get some more. But I don't think I'm gonna order them. I think I'm gonna go to a Target store and just get them. But I might order them. You know what I'm saying? Man, listen. Trolls. One thing if you're gonna do social media, you don't pay no attention to no trolls. Okay. So whole run up right there, you know that's some bozo. Like run up. What do you mean? What is run up? What do you mean run up? What is run up? Right there, you know that's a custer. That's a bust. Like run up. What you mean run up? Uh, what that mean? Crazy. Saying make believe stuff. If you really got something, you gonna say it with your real name, your face, and all that. All that alias stuff, you just a troll. That's a troll. That's a troll. I've been on the internet a long time. Cut ties with Jay Z. I'm going to buy them albums. I wouldn't say I got no ties to them, but I got ties to a bag. I'm finna get them albums and sell them. So you don't think you should buy them albums and sell them and double, triple your money? Serious question. Nah, I don't want nobody Eddie. I'm not going to see nobody. I'm not going to see nobody. I'm not going to no Addy or none of that. This big Pharaoh. I'm not going to run. I'm not. Boy, I'm not doing none of that. I'm not going to no. I'm not going to no Addy and all that. Jesus Christ is God. Okay. And if Jesus Christ is God, why did he say our Father that art in heaven? Why didn't it say me that art in heaven? I just say it. If Jesus is God, why was he praying to God? Make it make some sense. Our money ain't good money. Well, get your goofy ass off YouTube because this is all about money. This YouTube is owned by Google. So you shouldn't be on YouTube, Mr. Revolutionary, and you don't mess with them. With that fake picture up there, or that little roster, that old ass roster picture. I don't know what you talk about. Our money ain't good money. Don't you know I used to sell cocaine? Hello. Boy, I say hello to the bad guy. You mean our money ain't good money? This big Pharaoh. Come on, man. I'm not I'm not no angel from heaven. I'm not no angel from heaven. I do got some morals, but only my morals. I don't got your morals. I don't got your morals. I got my morals. And my morals is not really morally deficient. But a lot of people that got morals, they got a white Jesus. So they ain't got no morals either because Jesus wasn't white. You know, that's blasphemy. But hey, what do I know? I don't know what the hell you talking about. Oh, money ain't good money. You're broke. Okay. Hello. That's a broke. That's broke. That's broke. That's the broke conversation. When you don't got no money, but all money ain't good money anyway. I don't got none. You know what I'm saying? Shut your broke ass up. I just said all money spends. That's all Big Pharaoh know. If it's real money, all money spends. It's not really about the money. It's about what going on behind the money. I can understand that kinda, but that ain't got nothing to do with buying no albums and selling it. You is miscategorizing bootleg black conscious. You ain't really standing on nothing make no sense. You misusing that statement and all that. You misusing that. You foul. You taking something and abusing it that's for knowledge just because you hating on Jay Z or whatever. I don't know. But you going to take your monkey ass and get up and go to work and you paying money to be on this goddamn YouTube. You paying money. You paying a phone bill or you paying an internet bill with money. So you phony. Because without money, you would not be in this live. So if all money ain't good money, what about the money you paid to watch me? I think that's a fair question. Don't you think that's a fair question, James? You paying money to watch me, right? Is that money good money or bad money? Because you're giving it to Google or you giving it to the iPhone people, whoever got your phone on. What about that money? Checkmate. He said all money ain't good money, but he taking his money to watch me. You can't make this shit up. You can't. He said all money ain't good money, but he took his money and gave it to Google or gave it to iPhone or Android or AT&T, whoever, more T-Mobile. You know what I'm saying? Phony as hell. So the money you gave T-Mobile or AT&T or whoever got your phone on, that's good money? I'm just saying. Get your fake ass out of here. See, they want to be against the system when it's beneficial. He want to be against the system when it's beneficial. As soon as he get off here, he gonna be gobbling the system. He gonna have the system all the way down here. You know what I'm saying? He gonna have the system down his throat. You know what I'm saying? I'm just saying. He's anti-system while he on this system. How you get on the system? Get on the worldwide net. Pay money to get on the worldwide net and talk against the system. Make that make some goddamn sense. How you talk against the system on YouTube? You know what I'm saying? On the phone. You know what I'm saying? Unbelievable. You cannot make this shit up. He on the phone with the system on the system's YouTube. Respect to the system, because I'm dealing with the system. Yeah, I'm dealing with the system. I'm on YouTube. I'm dealing with the system. I pay an electric bill. I'm paying electric bill. I'm paying T-Mobile. And I'm monetizing on YouTube. So send me some money, Cash App, PayPal, Venmo. I love money. All money. When I get it, all the money I get is good money. But I don't know. The only money that ain't good money is the money I got to spend to survive. Now that ain't no good money. That's bad money. When the money leave my pocket, it's bad money. When the money get in my pocket, it's beautiful money. So support the channel. Do something beautiful with your money. Super chat, Cash Out, Venmo, PayPal. If I send y'all some money, right? How is that bad money? Like I come over here sometime and like the sister came over here trying to send her baby to school, right? And remember we raised that money to pay for that baby's apartment? That ain't good money. That girl got her apartment at college doing good, learning film and movies and all that at school. That ain't good money that we used to help that baby get her apartment. Y'all remember? Because over here, we be raising money for black people when they get in trouble. Remember the sister got caught in a hurricane and we collected money and sent it to her? One thing about over here, I send people money. If I could verify you got a serious situation, you come over here, we gonna send you some money. The other sister, April, remember April had tried to get her car? That was just a few months ago. And we raised that money and gave April that money. April got her car. April got her car. But the job she worked for did her dirty. So she did all that stuff to get her car to go back to work. And then they did her dirty and didn't let her come back to work. She's still struggling. I should have gave y'all, yeah, man. April lost her car, so she couldn't go to work. They didn't tell her that she could have did something at the job to hold her job. So she thinking she'll just go get her car and come back to work. When she got her car and come back to work, they ain't even take her back. Dirty dogs. You know what I'm saying? And she had been working for them all that time. They did her dirty as hell. She's still struggling. No, I ain't sending you shit because you can't verify. And don't that look like an expensive car? Take that expensive car off your thing if you was broke down and busted. I'm not sending you shit. I know not just giving away money. You got to have a reason. Okay? You kind of broke right now. You better take your ass outside and get a job. The hell wrong with you? Go live like me and raise some money. I'm not giving you nothing. What the hell? I'm a miserable old man. Your wife died in a fire. We wasn't married. He had a failed record label that did good. Okay. And what that got to do with you? Why you give a fuck? What that got to do with you? As far as being miserable, I didn't know I was miserable. Thanks for telling me. I didn't know I was miserable. Thanks. Thanks for letting me know I'm miserable. I had a failed marriages. Yeah, we broke up. The marriages, yeah, we broke up. My wife passed away in a fire. We wasn't married. The record label is still doing well. I'm still getting a bag from the record label from the shows I sold on TV. You don't know where I live. You obsessed. You got an obsession. You know that, right? You need to go get mental help. And whatever I did to you, do something about it. You know what I'm saying? I mean, if you hate me, you got to run up and get done up. You can't keep typing, okay? You got to keep it gangster. Come and holler at me. His notes is off. His notes is off. That's why I read it back. His notes is off. And at the end of the day, if he do an investigation, because there's a lot more to me too. I did 3 months in the county jail for a little stuff. The police consider me armed and extremely dangerous, although I'm not armed no more because I'm a felon. Okay, so put that down. I'm a felon because I kept getting caught with a whole lot of guns. You gotta put that down now. Put all the shit down. I don't mind you telling my business, but you gotta tell all of it. You gotta tell all of it. And I had 3 marriages. I got married 3 times. I got married. I got married 3 times. So got to tell the whole story. You leaving stuff out. You know what I'm saying? If you're gonna tell my story, I've been real. I keep having babies. So you gotta tell the whole story. If you're gonna tell the story, you gotta tell the whole story. I don't know why you said I had failed. You got don't say failed marriages. Say I had three marriages that didn't work out. I wouldn't say they was failed. I would say they didn't work out. Failures, I mean failures when you break up, I don't think that's a failure. A failure, I don't know. Sometimes if you don't get along, that's not a failure. On top of that, one passed away. So he just run his mouth. The first one actually passed away. So this is when I just be looking at people, just be talking. Okay. So I wouldn't call my wife passing away a failure. See what I'm saying? That's why I just be looking at people crazy. It's amusing to me. You know what I'm saying? This the internet. This big pharaoh. I'm internet. I'm internet. Thick skin. I'm an internet professional. Nigga, I don't got no feelings. You know what I'm saying? How you gonna try to hurt the feelings of a nigga that ain't got none? Well, I don't got no goddamn feelings, but let me say rest in peace to the queen. She had cancer. This was my first marriage. She passed away. Rest in peace to her. Okay. So now you got more information. Just tell it right. My first wife passed away from cancer. That's all. Just tell the story the right way. That's all. And she gave me my last son. I had two more sons, but we wasn't married out of wedlock. Tell that part. I was having a bunch of babies out of wedlock. Don't leave that part out. I was knocking shit back and having babies. I wasn't married. Tell that part. Just tell the whole fucked up story. If you're gonna tell it all. Go tell it all the mountains over the hills and far away. However that song go. You know what I'm saying? So goofy ass. Shit. He make one that's good. All publicity, good publicity. I'm a gangster and I'm a businessman. All right? I'm cool. Just have my name in your mouth, not typing. Yeah, that's PJ's grandmother. Yeah, yeah. When I see grown men on the internet doing that, you know, that's too feminine. You know what I'm saying? Get you some man's pants. That's too bitchy. I would never if I found out my son was on the internet typing that kind of stuff and doing it, I'd be disappointed. Cause what kind of man, you know what I'm saying? What kind of man doing that kind of stuff? If somebody got mental problems. But I'm going on a book tour. You're gonna have plenty of opportunity to come holler at me and my cousin. My cousin will be there with me. And you'll have plenty of opportunities, all the haters out there. I'm from the Big Shot Rack. I'm going to give you all the opportunities to see what you're standing on. So if you just hate me, I'll be coming to a city near you real soon and be able to say it with your chest. You're going to get an opportunity. We're not going to let you mess up the event for everybody else. We're not doing no violence. So do not come around me when I'm around people that's trying to be intelligent with no goofy violence. If I want to do violence, I be on the west side with the foes. So don't come around us when we doing something positive with no bozo violence. Most likely you ain't built like that because real gangsters ain't really doing that. So most likely maybe some mental illness or whatever. You know what I'm saying? All information on me, I support anything you knew about me. I support you telling it. You know what I'm saying? I'm different. You know what I'm saying? I'm a real businessman. So everything you say about me and do about me benefits me. Okay? It's lights, cameras, action, and my business. All publicity is good publicity. There's no bad publicity. So please go tell them Pharaoh, 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 Pharaoh. Okay? I need that. Go tell everybody Pharaoh. Pharaoh's great. Pharaoh ain't shit. Pharaoh's a loser. Pharaoh's a winner. Whatever. Long as it's Pharaoh. I'm saying, go tell everybody Pharaoh ain't shit. Tell everybody, please, please, and make sure you tell people. Tell them absolutely do not deal with Pharaoh. I need you to do that. That'll help me a lot. Go tell everybody whatever you do. Don't watch Pharaoh said that. Definitely. Yeah, I would really appreciate that. Go tell everybody that whatever they do, they bet not, and they should never, ever, ever, never watch Pharaoh said that. Because God told Adam and Eve, don't touch the apple. And what's the first thing they did? You know what I'm saying? So, you know what I'm saying? I could swear the Bible say, God said you can touch all the trees. Don't touch that one. Don't touch Pharaoh. Don't go watch. Don't go. If God would have told Adam and Eve, don't watch Pharaoh. What's the first thing they would have did? They would have went and clicked it on. Oh my soul. Oh my soul. They would have clicked it. So whatever you do, don't buy my book when it come out. Do not buy it. Okay? And do not watch me. Yeah. In the world I live in, gangsters make the world go round, and we ain't trying to go to prison. So now all the monkey shit, real G's, we trying to dodge the monkey stuff because we ain't crashing out. The shorties be crashing out. I'm 68 years old. I'm not crashing out. And so don't come around me trying to get me to crash out. I'm not crashing out. I'm not doing nothing. I'm not catching no case I can't beat. So if you got beef with me, come to me, but make sure you help me beat the case. That's all I ask. That's all. Cross the line, be a professional line crosser, and make sure when I go to court and tell the story, I can beat the case. That's all I ask. Because other than that, I don't beef and stuff. I don't beef with people. I go have fun. I like to meet people, have a good time. I don't be trolling brothers' accounts. I don't be doing pussy ass nigga shit like that. I don't do pussy shit, trolling and shit. That's them. That's bitches. Bitches do that. You know what I'm saying? How you a man? You all there, Pharaoh? I can't stand you. You know what I'm saying? Oh wow. You know what I'm saying? Who do that? I can't see myself going on nobody account. I can't stand you. I don't like you. You know what I'm saying? If your mama had you when she was 29. You know what I'm saying? Hell no. Boy, take them panties off. Boy, get you some man pants and get you some business. You know what I'm saying? Unbelievable. But I like it because I could teach the other brothers and sisters, listen, don't be like that. Mind your business, do your thing. If you don't like somebody, just don't deal with them. That's it. If you don't like somebody, don't click on it. I can't stand her. You go click on her. As soon as you go like, oh, this Sherry. I can't stand Sherry. You click on it. Sherry, I can't stand you. It's like, what the hell? What the hell? What the hell? Let me click on Pharaoh. Pharaoh, I can't stand you. Oh, damn. That's it. That's how they doing Jay-Z. The people don't like Jay-Z. Jay-Z trying to make some money. And that's why I came over here, because I know a lot of people, they like, oh, don't buy Jay-Z stuff. I want everybody to know I'm buying it first chance I get. Yeah, I'm buying Jay-Z's album. Them is collector's items. At what point am I going to hate Jay-Z so much that I ain't going to make no money? Make that make some sense. And I'm a music collector. And you think he dropped some collector's items and I ain't finna buy them? For some reason, people hate him that ain't really none of my business. Because they didn't like the way he went and worked with the NFL behind Colin Kaepernick. But Colin Kaepernick wasn't good enough to be no quarterback. He wasn't going nowhere anyway. He wasn't going nowhere. He was all right. But he wasn't going nowhere. And then Colin Kaepernick was a bad example for black people. You know what I'm saying? If you want to protest or something, fine. But you can't protest at your job. You got to separate your job from social issues. So I didn't really like the way Colin Kaepernick was functioning. Bro, you can't play for the NFL and talk against the NFL. You teaching black people, that's bad business, bro. That's bad business because you the one ran to play for the NFL, right? So you ran, got out of college and ran to get an NFL, and now you try to tell the NFL ain't shit. The same NFL that you ran to. So like that's unintelligent. Now I would have respected him if he would have just quit then. But as far to go out here and you taking a knee on the national anthem, I'll let you out of line. That's out of line. I never liked that. I never liked him taking the knee. That was out of line. Yeah, Colin Kaepernick was totally out of line. How you run out on the field with the American flag, because the NFL symbol is the American flag, right? How you run out there with the American flag all over you and taking a knee? Make that make some kind of sense. That makes sense to y'all? How you take the knee? How you take the knee in professional sports? Make it make some sense. How you take a knee on the national anthem in professional sports? This is what happens when people get into something and don't know what they into. Right? Make it make sense. You could protest something they doing to you as a player, but you shouldn't use sports to protest social issues. I don't agree with that. And if you do, it should be on your own time. It shouldn't be on during game time. Like on your own time, you're not really using sports. You're just using you. But to do that at the game, you out of line. You look like a goofy. How you taking a knee to the flag with the flag all on you, bro? The flag is all over you. So you taking a knee on the flag, but you is the flag. You the flag. You are the flag. So how you got the flag all on you and protest the national anthem when your ass is red, white, and blue. Like, bro, you red, white, and blue. So you taking a knee for the national anthem while you got the national anthem on your goddamn jersey. Make that make some goddamn sense. That don't make no sense, bro. You got to respect, and you can't wear America on your jersey and don't respect America. Your whole jersey is America, bro. Bro, it's the American Football League. It's the National Football League. Duh. All this stuff is national, bro. It's the NBA, bro. National Basketball Association. You cannot boycott the USA with the USA on your chest or whatever. That don't even make no sense. Like, what the hell? That don't make no sense. This just show you that black Americans be halfway standing on business. You can't halfway stand on business. And that's what black Americans is. Black Americans be halfway standing on business, be all caught up in the system, and then try to pretend they could go against the system while they are part of the system. It's crazy. It don't make no sense. You all red, white, and blue right off the jump. Now, if you pissed, take the red, white, and blue off. Take this off your uniform. Take this off your uniform and take this off your uniform and go sit down. It's real simple. But I don't know how you could go out there and disrespect all the other people. If I play with football and I got all these Americans out there and they out there pledging allegiance to the flag, why would I disrespect the fans? Disrespect their patriotism. So see, this is what Colin didn't understand. You ain't just disrespecting the NFL, you disrespecting the fans, all them veterans and stuff out there. All them people went to the military, all them people in the Coast Guard, all them people work for the government agency, selective service, and all that. All the patriots out there, all the people that love the country. Why would you disrespect them over some beef you got with the team? You got a beef with the team. I deal with the team. No, you're going to get out there and disrespect the whole USA. Trying to act like a revolutionary, but a revolutionary would say, you was a sucker anyway. Revolutionary, as soon as they see this on you, they saying you a lame. Revolutionary say, look at him, he got Uncle Sam all on his jersey. So don't get out here trying to be no bootleg revolutionary while you got Uncle Sam on your jersey. You know, bro, you ain't no revolutionary. You's a boy, you play football and make money, which I ain't gonna hate on that. But he's a goofy. Colin was a dumbass. That didn't make no sense to me. I'm like, bro, you boycotting the national anthem and you're on the National Football League? What? I didn't understand that. And didn't do no good. Didn't do no good. These black boycotts don't do no good. Black boycotts, you ain't doing no good. You know why? Because you can't boycott. You know why? Because you don't make nothing. So you still got to go to them to get your food. You still got to go to them to get your transportation. You still got to go to them to get your car, to get the gas in your car. So how you gonna boycott somebody that control your entire life? So you try to take a section out your life and boycott a system that own you already. You already bought and paid for. Keep it real. How somebody don't run nothing gonna boycott something? It's like foundational black Americans haven't realized they don't run nothing. I gotta realize that from the time I get on YouTube, I don't run nothing. I'm on YouTube. How much I run on Google's business, Google. All the commercials they show while I'm live. I don't run nothing over here but my mouth. That's why I never dealt with revolutionary and I never dealt with that because I find them to be unrealistic. Revolutionaries are unrealistic because you can't be no revolutionary and you don't manufacture no weapons. Russia manufacture Russian weapons. America manufacture American weapons. The black man, you don't even make a car, not alone a tank or plane or nothing. It's just fake outrage. And work and unity beats outrage. And we haven't gotten to the point where we providing jobs and where we trying to build. We not there. We go work for somebody else. Basically. We not there. We don't have enough unity to do nothing like that. We don't have no unity like that. I got black men watching me and they just hate me for nothing. Basically, and they just be watching me. They don't bring nothing to the table. They ain't doing nothing in the community. All they doing is watching and hate me. And then they won't even come and talk to me like a man, like a king, and say, bro, let's meet and have a decent discussion. No. They over here with a tampon on and shit. And it ain't even built like that. All on the internet. Making black people look bad. You know what I'm saying? Because anytime you don't like me and you express how much you don't like me, you making us look bad. That's why I don't make no whole lot of videos trashing no particular rapper or actor. I'm not really comfortable with just constantly. If they do something, I might speak on it, but I'm not really comfortable with just trashing no black person because they did something I don't like and just beating that drum against that. I'm not really with that. Because for one, it ain't gonna do no good. I'm not doing no good doing that. What am I doing? Nothing. So I'm not really big on that like that. I'll speak on something a little bit. Like I spoke on Flacco and them, but I don't really hate Flacco and all that. You know what I'm saying? I don't really, you know what I'm saying? Hate nobody like that. Not like that. I live in a city where we trying to stop the hate. Here in Chicago, hate turned to gunplay here. I don't know about where nobody else live at. You might live in a place that's soft, but where I live at, hate turned to body counts. So I can't even do our type of hate with you. Chicago hate is serious. I'm not involved in the hate movement. I'm just keeping real. And I'm reformed. I got stabbed up. I'm reformed. I changed. Because there was a time I would have never been on social media. It would have never happened. You know what I'm saying? I had to really change to be on social media. I was too mean to be on social media. I'm trying to get my life more back on the positive side. So you talk about running up on me. Come on, man. Do he look like he'll get on social media? This the old me. Do I look like I would even get on social media? Do I look like I'd even debate you if I can't see you? And what I look like if we got a problem face to face? What I look like? What I look like if you standing there, I'm standing here, and we got a problem? Do it look like we're gonna be talking? I'm just asking for a friend. I'm trying to bury this vibe, and but I still got the PTSD. So I'm trying not to go on this side. I'm trying to still be on this side. I'm on with y'all. I can't get rid of this side. That's what my book is about. I'm two people. I'm the one you seeing here talking, and I'm still this one. And so I don't do a lot of socializing. I don't do a lot of hanging out and stuff because I'm two people. And I'm trying not to be this one. I'm trying to be the one talking to you. But I'm still both of them. So this is kind of like helping me out. Therapy, basically. So that's why I said if I got an enemy, a hater over here, you walked up on me, I'll have to walk away. I got to. I can't go this way. But if you insist, though, it ain't going to go good for you. My reputation precedes me. And a lot of the guys in Chicago, they've been calling me. I've been seeing them in the streets. They're like, damn, girl, we be watching you on YouTube. You're doing good. That's what the streets tell me. They say, you doing good, bro. Because it was a time you would have been got kicked off of YouTube. They said, bro, it was a time, man, you would have been talking crazy over there. They said, we can't believe you. We can't even believe what we seeing. They said, it was a time you would have threatened people straight up. I said, yeah, it's hard. They said, it's a time you would have threatened people and you would have been standing on that too. And they said, Lord have mercy if they live in Chicago. That's what they said. They may congratulate me for, leaving that behind. Because there was a time you couldn't even talk. Like if I didn't know you, you couldn't walk up to me and speak to me unless you was a woman. If you was a dude, if you was an old person, but if you was like some dude, and you walk up to me and say, how you doing, brother? I probably say, get the fuck out of my face. That's probably what I would have said. Like, damn, bro, I'm just trying to be nice. Why don't you try to get the fuck out of my face? Why don't you try that? That's how I used to. I'm saying, for real, I was mean as hell. Unless you was a lady. I was talking about that with a female friend. I don't know how I maintained a positive energy with the women. I don't understand. The women is gonna hope. I'm not a monster with no women, just dudes. I don't know how that happened. Did that give me more enemies? No, no, because what is one enemy and how many shells in the thing? So depending on what I got, it could easily be 9 against 1. It's one of y'all is 9 in the thing. Fuck out of here. Where you gonna find me at? I don't hang out. And what you gonna find when you find me? I was with the bullshit. Now I didn't have no enemies. They just left me the fuck alone. I didn't have no enemies. The only way you get enemies, the only people that be your enemies is friends. The only people that be your enemies is friends. Friends turn on you and become enemies. Strangers don't be your enemies. Only friends be your enemies. You'll never have a stranger be your enemy. Tell me I'm lying. No stranger will just hate you. The only people that hate you and always got your name in their mouth is an ex-friend. Strangers not gonna be your enemy because strangers don't even know you. How you gonna be my enemy? You don't even know me. If you talk to me, I tell you get the hell out of my face. How I'm gonna be your enemy? You don't know me. You ain't gonna never probably see me again. You know what I'm saying? And you ain't gonna want no smoke because I gave you opportunity right there. Why is what? Because strangers don't have no beef with you. Nothing happened between strangers. So they got no, strangers don't know you. So there's nothing to be mad at you about. Imagine walking down the street and hating all the people walking past you. That's what that would be like. There's nothing there to dislike. They don't know you. You can't dislike something you don't know. You have to have a reason to dislike a person. You can't just walk by and just, I don't like dude, and you don't even know him. You don't know his name. You never met him before. You see what I'm saying, J-Rock? Most dislike come from associations. Like I meet you and your boy don't like me, but he only don't like me because he met me through you. It's always it's a reason. They just don't dislike just anybody. Now they might be jealous because you got a nice car and want to rob you and stuff like that. That's different. So jealousy is different. They might want to set you up with jealousy and stuff like that. But as far as like disliking you, strangers don't dislike you. Strangers don't know you. So somebody don't know you is not gonna concentrate on you like that. Only somebody that know you gonna concentrate on you. Bob Marley said, your worst enemy could be your best friend, and your best friend, your worst enemy. He told you straight up. Some will eat and drink with you, and behind they'll suss upon you. Only your friend know your secret, so only he can reveal it. Who the cap fits, let them wear it. He told you right in the song. The only person that could snake you, the only person that could gossip on you is your friend. An enemy don't know you that well. So that's why I was out in the street. I didn't have no friends. Pull up, give me my work, and bye. And don't call me. I'll call you when I run out. That's how I played the game. That's why I lived in doing the streets. Now you can get an enemy don't know you through a woman though. So you could get with a woman and her ex will hate you, but he kind of know you because he found out about you through his ex. So you're not really a stranger. You his ex new man. That's a problem. So you young brothers, when you get with a woman, you got to find out about her ex. You know what I'm saying? I'm telling you. That's how I got stabbed up. Because sometimes they can't take the fact they think she's doing better. So they going to take it out on you. You ain't even got to do nothing to them. You ain't got to do nothing to them or nothing. It's just the obsession with the woman, basically. I had to learn that the hard way. I didn't even know that existed. You ain't got to do shit. So jealousy, you see these dudes that be come over here, that be talking crazy, they jealous. That's jealous. They don't even know me. You know what I'm saying? They got jealousy from the distance. But they don't know who they hating on. That's their problem. That's their mistake. You gotta know who you hating on. You know what I mean? It's just it's just a part of life. I would tell the young black man, watch who you be around and stuff. Uh, because one reason the black race is behind is the black man is a hater. So he can't build with his brothers. He hate his brother. If you feel the black man is the original man and Cain unalive Abel, then Cain was a black man, committed the first murder for no reason other than jealousy. So this is why the black man is behind. Because when you build in something like Jay-Z trying to do, the black man becomes jealous of it. The white man has learned how to join in and become a part of it. He's smart. The Asian man too. They realize if you building something positive, instead of hating on you, get into the positivity and build it with you. So now you getting the positive energy too. You're gonna get the same positive energy as the other person. But still the black man is behind. When you do something positive, he hate on it rather than come and not wait on it. Shout out to Stan G. I'm gonna have to start. Uh, I'm gonna have to start copying and stop floppying. Stan G. Oh man! Shout out to Stan G. I be watching Stan G. I be cracking up instead of packing up. So I gotta take some of Sam G stuff, but at least I'm gonna give him his prop. Oh man! Shout out to Stan, salute to Stan G. He be dropping it hard. Yeah, it's one of my new favorites. He rhymed everything. It'd be raw. It'd be raw, man. Stan G, raw as it get. Go subscribe to Stan G. Tell him Pharaoh said that sent you over there. You're going to get very much entertained. And young brothers, you're going to get some game from Stan G. So go watch Stan G. You're going to get some game instead of being a lame. Oh, man. Real talk. I watch everything, especially the streets, knowledge, music, stuff like that. If we got some questions, I'll take some questions before I leave. Definitely go get the Jay Z album. Listen, y'all is about some money. Go get 5 copies, 2 copies, 10 copies of the Jay Z album. Once it sell out, the price gonna go up. So if you get 10, when the price go up, sell like 3 for the rage price. Keep 7, wait a while, it gonna go up some more, sell 3 like that. And then keep 4 for a long time where the price gonna really go up, but make you go flip some money right quick. Go flip some money. Cause soon as I get over, I'm at it. I ordered 2 when I went live, but I'm at it. When I get up tomorrow, I'm going to the bank. I'm putting because I don't keep no money in the bank. I'm gonna put some money in the bank, and I'm gonna order or I might just go to Target and grab them. I'm gonna see if Target got them in store because I don't trust ordering them and then they lose them and then they got to give me a refund. But then I don't got my albums, and I need the physical albums. So I might go to Target tomorrow and just grab. Man, I'm at the call Target. Say you got the Jay Z albums in there. How many you got? Okay, grab these and put them on hold. I'm on my way. If I ain't there in 2 hours, sell them. But I'm gonna be there 45 minutes or less. Oh man, I gotta have them. He releasing collectors. I see Jay Z putting y'all up, giving y'all some money. He trying to help you get some money by releasing those. He making a lot of money, but he know people that smart gonna go grab them and make them some money. Them white dudes, they buying them all. The line gonna be around the block. In some cases, that's why I might order online, so I ain't gotta go. I'm gonna call Target and say, "Y'all got a line in there for them albums?" They be like, "Hell yeah, it's out the door." I'm gonna order them online. You better go get them Jay Z. This you better get this one he released on Target, and you better get the other one he released. He releasing another one too. You want to have those. It's free money. I mean, you always want to flip some money, don't you? If you get 3 of them, sell 2, hold on to one a long time. That probably gonna be worth 10 grand, 20 grand or more. It's Jay Z. It's a business move. Make your business moves. Facts. Yeah, Jay Z in the long run, he's gonna be like the biggest rapper as far as collector's item because Pac passed away too early. Biggie got unalived. Biggie and Pac got unalived early. So they don't have the career of a Jay Z. Nas might be collector's items, but Nas is not as far as like socially. He not big as Jay Z because the Beyonce marriage. The Beyonce marriage. Once you become a famous couple, a single person can't match a famous couple. Now, if Nas would have stayed with the female singer all this time, oh, he'd be bigger than life. But they broke up. I think she in Africa or somewhere. But Jay Z with the fame, now the family famous and all that. As far as fame and stuff, he bigger than Nas by far. It ain't even close. Nas is gonna be big in hip hop, but Jay Z is big. Period. Outside of hip hop, because Beyonce, him and Beyonce got married and able to keep it together. So he, those albums gonna be worth a whole lot. I don't see Nas collector's items being that big. Plus Nas music, he started dropping a bunch of duds too. Cause I don't know what them last albums was, but they was duds. He ain't dropped a good album since I Hope You Got Your Gun. But this last good album, the rest of that shit was garbage. I mean, it ain't noteworthy. It ain't. The last album that's noteworthy is the one with Ether on it. The rest of that stuff was duds. Except the people that's Nas fans, but to everybody else that's just into music in general, he been shooting blanks. But he was shooting blanks before the Ether album, because Nas lazy. He getting his hustle on with money and stuff, though, buying stuff like that. But as far as like his work ethic in music, his work ethic, Nas was lazy. He didn't even put out a good album until Jay Z started dissing him. Then he went on ahead and put out Ether and all that. And then right after that was over, right back to sleep lazy. He just an unmotivated rapper. I don't know what was up with Nas. He left a lot of money on the table not doing no albums with AZ. Man, him and AZ could have did 5 albums, man. They would have made a bag. He just left AZ in the cold. And that was the best partner you could have. There ain't no better match for Nas and AZ. Nas and AZ, that was fire. Come on, man, that was fire. Now I just seen him recently do Jimmy Kimmel, I think. One of them with AZ. He just did his performance. It was fire. It was like, bro, you should have been working with AZ. What the hell? What the hell? And Nas always been a weirdo though. He just funny style. He's been like that. I don't know. We used to go see Nas. He'd be backstage just smoking out, and like lethargic kind of. That's before the Ether album. I should do a hip hop live and just talk about all the rappers and going backstage and not really. That's too much. That's too feminine. I don't do gossip. So I ain't gonna do that. But Nas he just never tried to do his best. He was always a lazy rapper. He was gonna get passed by Prodigy. Prodigy was gonna pass Nas for sure. He was just sick. But Prodigy was gonna be the one right behind Jay Z. It wasn't gonna be Nas. Prodigy was better with the media, interviews, conversations, everything by far. He was the one breaking down the Illuminati and all that. But I'm glad to see Nas getting some money though. I went to see Jay Z and Nas within the same month. Jay Z show was 10 times better than Nas show. Nas show wasn't that good. He lazy. I don't really talk about Big L because he was gone for anything. He don't got nothing to show for nothing, so he don't count. Big L ain't got nothing, so he don't count. Big Pun count more than Big L, but Big Pun passed away too early too. That's why he don't. You know what I'm saying? You got to be here to get some respect. If you pass away, then that's it. You don't get no props. If you pass away too early, Tupac barely made it. If Tupac would have passed away before he went to jail and got out with Death Row and all that, Tupac wouldn't be nothing. Tupac only barely made it by getting out of jail and them albums, the Machiavelli and all that. You take away them albums out the jail, Tupac ain't nothing. Am I lying? I mean, he'd be like, he all right, but he wouldn't have been this Tupac. He barely made it to the level he was at. Barely. If he didn't drop them last two albums before he got unalive, Tupac wouldn't be nobody. Hit him up and all that. If he didn't drop all that, he wouldn't be nobody. Big L is just a legend. I mean, like a what you call it, what you call an old story, not a legend. He just like an old story, but he ain't no legend because he ain't got no, like he ain't even got no work to match Rakim. That's why Rakim ain't bigger because him, Eric B. and Rakim broke up. That messed Rakim up. Rakim ain't got no body of work. He ain't never gonna get no. He ain't getting no big time respect with that small body of work. Leaving the game all them years. Rakim ain't ranked like that. He ain't put in enough work. Not really. You know what I'm saying? Big L is always the one that we wonder. You know what I'm saying? Big L is the one everybody wish would have made it. That's Big L. Big L is the one we like. Man, Big L would have killed the game. That's how we look at Big L as like the one that got away. That's how we look at Big L. We look at Big L like, damn. Because I look at Big L and Big Pun like that. Like Big Pun didn't get to be Big Pun. Big L didn't get to be Big L. Those is like two that really didn't get to show what they really, really got. Because Big Pun would have left Fat Joe quick. Fat Joe piggybacked off of Big Pun, started playing Big Pun imagery and all that. Because Fat Joe wasn't playing no gangster or nothing like that. That's Big Pun. Fat Joe was, you got to flow, Joe, you got to go. And Fat Joe was, copying the grimy hood. Yeah, I seen him. I seen AZ and Nas, but Nas should have been with him. Nas bogus. That's what made me say that. Oh, you gonna go on Jimmy Kimmel with him now? I mean, on Jimmy Fallon now. You should have been. You should have been dealing with AZ. So I was looking at Nas crazy on that performance. I was like, Nas a lame. One thing about Nas is a lame. So the streets ain't gonna never really respect Nas. Nas is a goofy. No matter how much he rap, he ain't got the streets. I don't really like dude. Dude's a goofy in the streets. The people from that era, well, I don't respect Nas. Nas a buster. Nas a lazy rapper to the real music people. He's a lazy rapper. And when I went to see his show, it was lazy. He came to Chicago. Him and Jay Z all done the same way. Jay Z blew him off the stage, man. The Jay Z live show is one of the best you could ever see. Because Jay Z raps when he get up there. And Jay Z raps when he get on that stage. Jay Z say every last word to his song. None of that putting the mic up, letting the song rap. No, not Jigga. Jigga be for 2 hours. He don't miss a word. Oh my soul. He the most efficient rapper so far in rap history. As far as rapping live and being efficient and spitting your lyrics, yeah, dude number one. As far as efficiency, Jay-Z is the number one rapper. His stage presentation is saying all his lyrics. He don't got no stage presentation. He out there spitting. He don't be doing no nothing. So if you going to hear the music, that's what he mastered at. He don't master at no other tricks. He don't got no stage presentation. Facts. He presenting them lyrics, boy. Jay-Z don't got no stage presentation. Jay-Z, if you going to hear the lyrics and hear the song, that's all he there for. Dude come out there and he gonna knock New York down. Yeah, I wish I could go. I don't like outdoor shows though, but he gonna knock New York down. Jadakiss is all right, but he's known to be with the Lox. So the Lox ain't got no good songs like that. I mean, they're all right. But Jadakiss is known to be in a group, so he don't got no solo. He was never a solo artist like Nas. He was never a solo artist like Jay-Z. He was always with the Lox. So he ain't gonna get no individual acclimate. He ain't gonna get no praise as no individual rapper. We know he can rap. When we seen him in the battle with Dipset, but before the battle with Dipset, he didn't have that acclaim he got from the battle with Dipset. That's what put him like, oh, Jadakiss, But he not a solo artist, so. And as a solo artist, his songs was horrible. Just knock yourself out. All that shit was trash. Jadakiss was trash as a solo artist. He was good with the Lox with Styles P and them with him. As a solo artist, he was horrible. His solo career sucked. Tell me I'm lying. Jadakiss had a good solo career? Hell no. So if he that good, why his solo career flop? Like Cameron had a decent solo career, but he a fool if he think his solo career was as good as Dipset. Cameron, Cameron is fooling himself if he think anything he did as a solo artist was as good as with Dipset. No, it wasn't. The Dipset songs is better than everything Cameron made as a solo artist. That's a fact. The songs was pretty good. Cameron's songs was pretty good. But if he believed that solo shit was as good as that Dipset shit, he crazy as hell. That boy, he don't got nothing bang like that. Dipset was off the chain. Cameron was all right, but he ain't as good as with him and Jimmy and Freaky Zeke. Hey man, they boy, listen. Cameron a goofy too though. He do too much signifying and shit. Too much giggling and snickling and shit. You know what I'm saying? Cameron too girly, too much gossiping and giggling, snickling. I know he trying to get a bag. I be watching how Mace be looking at him. Mace is smart. Mace is one of the smartest rappers ever. You see how Mace ain't playing himself over there with Cameron? He let Cameron play himself. I'll be watching the dynamic. Mace like, go ahead, play yourself. Mace be there with the popcorn. I said, this nigga Mace is probably one of the smartest rappers in rap history. Mace, Mace is something else. Mace letting Cameron hang himself. Just like Jadakiss doing Fat Joe. No. No, I didn't pay no attention to the cross burning because nowadays we got too many crazy people. So you'll be up there talking about that like it's racist, and it'll be a nut doing some racist stuff, but not because he racist, he more a nut than he is racist. I seen that goofy stuff. I already know what's up. You know what I'm saying? I will tell you this. Boom. I'm in the county jail. Ah, they bring him on the deck. Ah, I tell you that they gonna have to isolate him. Boy, he gotta go to the Cook County jail. He had a good album, I can't tell. He was always trash solo to me. Here's the Locks, and here's Jadakiss. This was a step down. Same for here's Dipset, here's Cameron. I ain't gonna say Cam stuff. Cam had some good records, but not as good as the Dipset records. Hell no. Not even close. The sound and everything wasn't. But yeah, the guy burned the crosses. He got to go to the county jail. They're going to have to put him in SEG. They're going to have to put him in a cell by himself. They're going to beat the brakes off, dude. Boy, listen. Boy, welcome to Cook County Jail, boy. Boy, he can't. You know what I'm saying? He better pray he don't go to prison. I think Styles P's albums was the best out of the Locks. But I ain't speaking on it because he might got mental issues. I don't be hyping up races like that, making them more famous. I just blew dude off with your goofy ass. Trying to be racist, you done set a fire downtown. But you know how much time they finna give his goofy ass? Burning across in Chicago, bro. This ain't a Confederate state, boy. Do you know where you at? You in Chicago. Chicago's get money, boy. Boy, you burned a cross in Chicago. Boy, you messing with the bag. Bro, they don't care nothing about boy Chicago. Don't do racism like we don't do that. Boy, you going to jail forever. They gonna throw him through the floor. And it's droughts and stuff. So they saying, what if some more trees would have caught on fire out there? That's how they looking at it. Like, fool, you could have burnt half the park down. What if that would have jumped over to a car? That's how they looking at it. They looking at dude like, hey, what if that fire would have fell or the wind would have blew that down under a car and this rolls a car and all them cars caught on fire? And they looking at them like, dude, is you crazy? Oh, you trying to give Chicago a racist title? Oh, we slamming you through the phone. We don't do this. This ain't Texas, boy. This ain't Texas. This ain't Alabama and Mississippi, boy. You know where you at? They better hope they give them some mercy. Cause boy, Chicago, they'll send you to the deck. They're like, let's send them to Division 2 or send them to Division 6. Boy, if they send you Division 6, boy, if they would have sent you when I was in there, if they would have sent you, they'll send them to my division. Boy, oh God. I would have been the first person to greet them. Oh, so you the cross burden. You don't like black people? Hey, y'all, you say you don't like us. Hell do it. He a fool. Bro, I know you didn't burn no cross in Chicago and get caught. Boy, ooh, 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 these white people, it don't like that. Do you know where you at? These white folks here, they don't like race stuff. They like money. They money people. They trying to get money. Chicago is brother, not the place. Chicagoans is very protective of Chicago. So Chicagoans gonna look like, are you trying to make us look bad? How they gonna look at it? Chicago look at it like, oh, you trying to make us look bad? The governor, the mayor, all the senators, all the congressmen, all the city council, the mayor. Boy, you know how they looking at that? At the beginning of summer, you went and did that. This the type of news you give in Chicago. So now they got to offset that news, right? They got to offset that news. You got to be the news. They're going to make the news out of you. They got to bury that story. You're getting 1,000 years. You're making the news. You want to make the news? All right, you made the news. And when you get out, you got to move. He can't come. Boy, he can't come back outside. But he ain't coming back outside. He going to prison. He gonna get a hate crime. Boy, they gonna throw the book at him. They gonna throw the book at him. Then they gonna send him. Boy, you know where they gonna send him? Like, oh, okay, you don't like black people. Send them to the which is blackest prison. Send them there. Send them there. Send them there. He ain't gonna be safe at PC or nothing. Don't nobody care if you crazy. Half the people in prison is crazy. What? They send you to the crazy house. You say Asians and Latinos have declared what would make sense. We won't protest on behalf of one group, and for the other group, we have decided not to be their financial slaves any longer. I mean, Asians and Latinos, they some lames, the ones doing that. They some lames. They stupid. You know what I'm saying? They're stupid. The Asians tripping. The Latinos is tripping. Black and the Hispanic gangs is already beefing. So I don't know what's wrong with the Latinos and the Asians. They fighting a war they can't win though. You know? I don't know what's wrong with them. I ain't lying. Yeah. I don't know what's wrong with them. They ain't got no economic sense. Black American buying power is currently estimated at 2.1 trillion. Why would you mess up somebody that's spending 2.1 trillion? Why would you run that bag away like that? Okay? When you when people you making money off of people and they represent 2.1 trillion and you piss them off, they gonna look at what business you in and what they gonna do. They gonna go take your business. They gonna go take your business. These younger blacks. See, what a lot of people don't know is every like 7 years you got some new blacks. What I mean by that? Let's pick a number. Let's say the blacks that's really kicking up enough dust is 23 to 27. Well, in 7 years, there'll be a new group that's 23 to 27. They different than the other 23 to 27. So you're gonna keep playing till you get the group in there that don't play. So you're gonna get these young blacks eventually, and they're gonna shut your shit all the way down. Cause you're not dealing with the same internet blacks that's changing every 7 years. They don't understand that. Because there's a certain group that's on this internet hard. And they go and the next ones move up. And when they play, when the certain ones move up, they're gonna be about that business. They're gonna shut everything down. And right now, that group is coming. Why? Because college is failing, jobs acting funny, blacks gotta go beg for jobs and they trying to hire foreigners and all that. So what the young people gonna say? They're gonna create their own jobs. They're gonna be like, we ain't going to your nail. No. So our babies coming up, man, these young black women gonna open up nails. I'm telling you what they're gonna do. Not only is they gonna open up nail salons, they're gonna make the stuff sold into the nail salon. That's that next generation. Because this next generation is gonna be more environmental conscious, health conscious, and business conscious. After seeing their mamas, everybody with breast cancer, cancer of the uterus, and all that, and looking at the economical situation, they're gonna be like cancer free, all that. It's coming. It's coming, and you're gonna lose money. Ain't nobody gonna spend with you no more. I be messing up because blacks is boycotting the Asians, and I had my brother Pharaoh came here from Alabama, and I took him to the Thai restaurant. I wasn't thinking they was Asians until after I said, damn, I should have took them to a different one. But I was trying to take them to who had the most unique vegan food because I'll take them, right? And so I took them to the Thai restaurant. It wasn't until 2 days later that I said, oh, damn, man, I was supposed to boycott the Asians. For real. After I said, oh, man, I should have took them to a different one. I could have took them, I could have took them to Chicago Diner or somewhere. I would, I blew that. I blew that. You know what I'm saying? I shouldn't have took them to the Thai. I'd be forgetting. I got to really start paying attention to the black boycotts because I don't be paying attention because blacks drop the ball so much I stopped listening. You know, black Americans, they're going to boycott this, then they flop. Then they're going to boycott this, then they flop. So I stopped paying attention because I was always the main one standing on it and nobody else was. So I'm not going to be the only one standing on these boycotts and then it flop. I'm not going to keep doing that. But lately, they've been really standing on it. So I'm like, okay, I got to get back because we just was faking too many boycotts. You know what I'm saying? So that's why I just not taking it serious. I ain't been taking the boycott serious. There's an Asian guy on TikTok saying we as a disadvantage because we don't have the manufacturing for the shipping. But if we stop using fake chemicals and if our black women go back and do our own nails, we'll need your shit from there. Because my mama and grandmama did their own goddamn nails. So all we got to do is make the nail polish and do your own damn nails. Stop going. You know what I'm saying? Do your nails and do your daughter's nails. Do your hair and do your daughter's hair. Go back to grandmama and great grandmama. Because when I was coming up, black women did their own nails. Nobody did my mama's nails or my sister's nails. My mama did her own nails and did them good. And right now with the technology, now that allows other black women, right, to help make patents and make inventions to help you do your nails professionally. So now the black women put the nail polish together, no chemicals, nothing gonna give you cancer. And then black women, you buy, do your own nails, put together the nail kit, right? Do it self nail kit. Grandmama, do the daughters and the grandbaby's nails. Then go outside in the summertime, set your chair up, your canopy, have the neighbors come in front of the crib and do the nails. Right on the block. Miss Johnson and Miss Smith and Miss Washington and Miss Franklin and Miss Williams come and get your nails done right on the block. Hello. Right on the block. Now on some G shit, if the black man know how to keep his penis in his pants, the black man should take over the hair and the nails. But don't flirt with the women. Because that's how you're going to mess it up. Because you're such a cockhound, you can't do no business. Because you're a cockhound. The black man don't know how to do no business. Because he can't keep his penis in his pants. Oh, my soul. I know I'm giving y'all a lot. I could have ended this, but we do what we do. When I was out and I was a vendor at events and stuff like that, one thing I did not do, I did not sleep with my customers under no circumstance. I would be nice to the women, right? I would, you know how you be nice with a woman and she kind of like, you she might like you for that, but I never was interested in. I didn't ask for no phone numbers and all that. I didn't do that. I didn't ask for no phone numbers. I didn't do that. I stayed professional. I'm out here to sell what I'm selling. I'm not out here to try to have sex with these women. I'm at work. So when I'm at work, I'm not trying to have sex with these women because now you mixing business with pleasure. Just like over here, I don't be trying to have sex with these sisters or try to rap to these sisters. See, there go my booth right there. That's Tabby Diamond from the Mighty Diamonds. That's Gold to Fire from Gold to Fire and the Roots of David. That's me in the middle. That's King OG on the right back there. And there go my booth right there. I had to tie stuff down. The wind was real strong that day. I had to put the red, gold, and green shoelaces. But when women would come up to my booth to buy stuff, you could tell I was just setting up because it ain't even all the way set up. You could see the boxes sitting out. I hadn't even finished setting up. But when women come, I be nice, I be cordial, I make a sale, and that's it. Same thing I do over here. May fine, may cute, but I ain't gonna disrespect her and like that because she watching me. I should holler at her fat ass, but you know what I'm saying? It's not proper, okay? You don't know if she got a husband, you know what I'm saying? And then the problem with that, when I holler at her, then I'm hollering at the other one, then I'm hollering at the other one. So it's like if I really like May, I'm only gonna holler at May. I might, but that's gonna be the only one. It's not gonna be like every woman. You know what I'm saying? If I do like one, yeah, I could talk to her, but you can't just every woman come and you in their face as a businessman, especially wives and girlfriends of dudes. You disrespectful. Dude trust his girl to come to me to get her nails done. I'm finna do her nails and send her back to her man. I'm not here to find a woman. I'm here to do a really good job with nails. I want their nails to be off the chain to reflect my business. This is not a dating service. That's why over here I always compliment the women, but I ain't trying to holler at them because it's unprofessional. It's unprofessional. I'm supposed to be over here talking, giving knowledge, or talk about what's going on in the world. I'm not supposed to be over here trying to sleep with every woman that want to watch what I'm talking about. To me, that's disrespectful. To me, it's disrespectful. It's disrespecting the queens. To me, it's disrespectful. To me, it's like making sex items out of the queens. You know what I'm saying? That ain't cool. And they be fine too. They be cute. They be fine. But come on, man. I just ain't comfortable with going that way. It make me uncomfortable. To me, it'll just make me uncomfortable. It's just not cool. Because I started teaching outside, and when I'm teaching outside, I never separated the men from the women. I'm talking to everybody. So it's not like, oh, I'm talking to everybody, but the women I'm trying to sleep with, I ain't trying to sleep with the men. The women deserve the same respect the men get. I'm talking to the men. There ain't nothing sexual there. Why it's got to be sexual when you talk to the women? Why they don't get treated just like the men? If I got a church, the men coming to women. Why would I try to treat the women different than the men? I'm trying to sleep with the women. Come on, man. You're supposed to meet a woman outside of that on your own. And then if you just meeting women, meeting women, meeting women, you ain't worth none of them to deal with. Because why you don't never lock in with one? You constantly in a bunch of women's face. Women, when you see a dude that's constantly in a bunch of women's face, he trash. Because he ain't got no one queen now. Then something was wrong with him. Because if he all that, he's supposed to have a queen and be satisfied already. So, ladies, don't never trust no dissatisfied man. He can't never get satisfied. He run around with a chicken with his head cut off. Don't mess with no dude like that, cause he ain't no good. That's a little boy. That ain't no king. You want a king. You don't want no little ass boy. Cause us kings, we don't even mess with little boys. Seriously, like if you a dude and I see you in the whole with a whole bunch of women face, I don't mess with dudes like that. Most of us we mess with kings. He got a queen. We even know the queen. We know his wife. That's what we mostly mess with. We don't mess with no jackrabbits. Cause even a man we can't get nothing done with a creep like that. You can't get nothing done. So a brother that hop around from woman to woman, you can't do no business with him. He's a bozo. He not stable. You can't do no business with him. And you can't take him around your wife. So how you gonna do business with somebody, me and you, when we can't go around each other's wives and each other's girlfriends? How we gonna do business? Because I'm doing business with you, I have to see your wife or your queen. So if I'm in every woman face I see, you can't do no business with me because I'm gonna be all in your girl face. No, when I see your wife out of palm, be like, "What up?" Tell Rob I said, "What's up?" Just like that. I'm gonna tell her to tell you what's up. I'm not feeling. I don't want to sleep with her. I don't want to sleep behind Rob like that. And I'm a real G. I don't like sleeping behind dudes. I'm really with it. I'm really royal. When I get with a woman and she broke up with a man, that coochie got to air out. We could date, but I ain't going up in her behind you. We're gonna air that thing out. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna air it out. Let's air it out for a couple months, and then yeah. I don't want none of his DNA on me. I'm just saying I got toxic masculinity. I don't want no one of the man's DNA on me. Okay? Pause. Some of y'all men, y'all go right up in the woman, right behind the dude, with all the DNA up in there and everything. Probably put your mouth on it. Got the other man DNA all on your tongue. Like, bro, you nasty. You're a parasite to the community. You're a STD passer owner. Yeah, you get a community STDs and AIDS and stuff. We need to take you to the King Pharaoh for a judgment. You understand? And bring you to me, so I can open up the alligator pit and have you walk between the alligator pit and say, is it true you running around through the kingdom? Sloppy, because I got some hungry alligators over here. Now, what I'm going to do, I'm righteous. I'm going to allow you to change your ways, okay? All right? You can call me King Jesus. I'm going to let you repent for your sins and you go and sin no more. Now, if they bring you back in here again and you're a cockhound and you're passing STDs and all the other men can't trust you, you're trying to be in everybody woman face, hey, man, these crocodiles is hungry on my soul. And they eat sinners. I feed these crocodiles losers and sinners. That's what they are. that's their diet with the root word die. I'm just saying, I don't respect that. I don't like cockhounds. All my brethren, they got wives or queens like that. I don't like all that bouncing around all over the place. So look, man, I think I need to talk about something else. Give me some suggestions. It's 1 a.m. What's a good conversation? I'll come back. We pretty much got this straight. But yeah, I'm definitely getting the Jay-Z album. Yeah. I'm definitely getting the Jay-Z album first thing in the morning. For sure. And y'all should get them too. Look, let me tell y'all something. Don't listen to these people. Go get them Jay-Z albums. Get as many as you can afford. I'm telling you. All right? Don't let nobody have you focus on Jay-Z and not focus on the bag. Get them albums. Let the price go up and sell them. Okay? I'm telling you. Don't let nobody tell you, oh, Jay-Z ain't this. Man, listen, you ain't think about Jay-Z. You think about yourself. Well, I'm not buying these albums for Jay-Z. I'm buying these albums for me. Get them albums. They're going to be worth something. They're going to go up. As soon as they sold out, they're going to double or quadruple in price right then. There's probably a line wherever they're selling it at anyway. He's got another one. I'll talk about the other one tomorrow. I got the one that's at Target. He got another one. Let me see. Let me find out. The Reasonable Doubt anniversary. And then they said, as of recent, there are no official plans of releasing dates for the new solo or double album. So he's got a solo and double album. Right? Right? He's got yeah, they didn't want to say nothing about it, right? Right? They didn't want to say nothing about that one. This one right here. See, this one said, if you're thinking of a double album, no, I'm not. This one right here, new music update. As of recent reports, there are no official plans or release date for new solo or double albums. In an interview, Jay-Z has noted that while he has scratch ideas, the recent music he worked on came from a very heavy space and he has been unsure about putting it out. Yeah, right. Yeah, you can believe that if you want to. But definitely go get this Reasonable Doubt 30th anniversary release. I'm telling you right now. A limited edition. You understand? Limited edition. It costs $40. The $40 exclusive have drawn backlash from some fans because of ongoing boycotts against Target regarding its recent corporate diversity, equity, and inclusion rollbacks. Man, listen. I ordered 2 when I went live immediately because I didn't want to wait till tomorrow. You understand? You understand what I'm telling you? No matter what nobody told you. Right? No matter what nobody told, don't listen to nobody. Don't listen to nobody tell you what the music like, none of that. This is about a bag. You want to get some money? Listen to Big Pharaoh. If you don't want to get no money, don't listen. Get as many copies of this Reasonable Doubt re-release as you can get that you can afford. I'm telling you. And you're going to quadruple your money or more depending on how long you sit on. That's a fact. And believe me, white people going to buy all of them. Hustlers, they're going to buy them. Them dudes that be flipping sneakers and all that kind of stuff, baseball cards, they're going to buy them. The black man going to be talking from some emotional shit. I'm talking from some money. You want to get some money? You want to turn $500 into $2,000? That's on you. Or more. But I know I ordered two when I got started, and when I get off of here, I might not go to the store. I might just go to the bank when I get off here, and I'm liable to order 10. That's gonna cost me $400. So I'm liable to order 10. What is it? It's 1 in the morning. Yeah, by 2 in the morning, I might got another 10 coming. Holla at your boy. Because if I sit on them, I'm gonna get 1,000 for one. So if I pay 400 for 10 and I get 1,000, that's $10,000. I mean, if I get 10 and I sell them for 1,000 each, that's $10,000. You think I care about all that other stuff? When I get 10 racks, I can spend 400 and get 10 racks. Y'all wouldn't spend $400 to get 10 racks? I could spend $400, get 10 albums, and I could sell 4 albums and get my $400 back, right? So now I ain't spent nothing. I got 6 albums for free. Now I could sit on them and let the price go up. This is for the hustlers and the gangsters. This ain't for the busters and the losers. Don't let nobody talk against Jay-Z and mess up your bag. Jay-Z going to get his bag. Target getting their bag. Y'all need to get y'all bag. Because I'm pretty sure I'm finna order 10 or 20. I can get 20 for 800. I'm probably going to order 20. I really want to go pick them up. But I guess they're going to deliver them. I guess I'm going to get my delivery. I really want to go in the morning and pick them up, though. Hold on. I don't want to stand in no line, though. Why would I stand in the line when they can already be in the mail, though? You know what I'm saying? That's my whole thing, though. I don't want to stand in line where they could just be already on their way. 30-year anniversary, hold on. Keep it a billion. Anybody don't listen? Hey, I don't know what to tell you. You should really appreciate I'm telling you what I'm doing. Look, 30th anniversary. There they go. $40 each. Buy two. Right? Pre-order. Pre-order. Oh, it don't even come out till June 26th. Yeah, I'm finna order my shit now. I ain't waiting till June 26th. Let me tell y'all something. On my soul. Wait a minute. Why these got different covers? 2 vinyl. So what's it? I want this one with the white album. I don't know the difference, man. What's the difference? Man, they better not send me the white one. I mean the black one. Why they got that black one there? Boy, they better not send me that shit. Anyway, it ain't even out yet. So yeah, I need to go ahead and $10 of them, that's $400. Pre-order. Okay. Pickup not available. I'm not going in there. I'm not going in no store. Let me just get mine delivered. Why would I go in the store? By the time everybody's standing around in the store, I'm going to already have it. You know what I'm saying? Oh, probably explicit and now I need explicit. Anyway, I gave y'all again, y'all need to get them albums. You need to get them albums. They're going to sell out the first day. They're going to be gone. They're going to be gone in hours. Okay? Probably 2 hours. Maybe an hour. They're going to be gone. The line's going to be around the block in the stores. Right? So I'm going to order mine. So mine, when they send them to the stores, they're going to send mine out when they send them to the store. Hopefully. If not, I'm going to sue. I'm going to sue for whatever I think I was going to make from them. I'm going to sue. But yeah, I ordered 2 already. I'm finna go order 10. And I should order 20. To be honest with you, a scared man can't win. If I order 20, it's gonna hurt my money a little bit. That's like $800, but it's just $800 just sitting there. Why have $800 sitting there when I can invest it? And who knows what I could get once they gone. Once they gone and he do them 2 shows in New York, and one thing about it, I can always just sell them to friends for like $20 more than I pay for them. Hey, I paid $40, I sell it to you for $50. You know what I'm saying? But as soon as I get off here, I'm finna order. I might order 8. I might order 10, or I might order 20. Cause like I said, I could get 10 for $400. I could get 20 for $800. 20 of them out for $800. That's a come up like a mug. Cause I could sell 8 for $100 and get my 8 back, and I still got 12. And then I could sell the 12 for $500 each or whatever. So I could really just, hell yeah. Don't say I didn't put you up on no game. I got 2 coming. I think I'm finna order 20 more on my soul. Every day I'm hustling. So y'all better get y'all hustle on. You know what I'm saying? Thanks for watching. Big Furrow. You know what it is. Go get your money. A scared man can't win, all right? Always remember that. I'll be back in a minute with some other conversations as I go to the bank and put some money there and order these other 20 albums. Victory.